All right, we're going to let a few join back in. Sorry, guys. Somebody dared call me and it froze up my live stream. So I had to give it a reboot. We're back in action. I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So while we get this thing rebooted, we're in a holding pattern here as more and more of you jump back in here. Just moments ago, Doyle put Cottage Grove up 2-0 on a rush through the neutral zone and wide and a wrister that went bar in. And now there's a confusion on. I had to reboot it. Yeah. They have to refind it. So, yeah. So refs are trying to figure out if we are at 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. And 4-on-4 is the answer with the penalties that had ensued earlier. And Piper with an interception. Piper skates it in. She gets a shot up high. Goalie made a high save, tip up high over the glass. Piper swiping at it. Kendall steps up trying to hold it in. She does. Piper has it along the boards. Piper skates it in deep. Stillwater has it. Piper defends her. And two players go down. And Stillwater's got a 2-on-2. Haley forces the Stillwater player wide. Looking for a centering pass, held on nicely by Kaylee. Now they try the other side, shot off the post. Kendall sweeps it around, and it's going to be Rowan there. Chipped up by Kendall. That's going to be too many girls. Too many. Shot tipped dangerously by Piper towards the goal. I'm sorry, Kaylee. And Kira stayed with it. Now this one comes in front. Kendall sends it off the boards again. Stillwater just keeps sending it back up front. Now Kendall with a strong stick. Stillwater player lost theirs. Now Rowan's through with Piper on the right. Piper has it. It's by one. Piper's looking to skate. Goes to her backhand. She skates it around and sends it in deep. And she'll get a line change. Forecheck is on with Rowan and Elise. Rowan slides over. Gets in front of the Stillwater player. Tried to center it. It was broken up by Stillwater. Battle right at the blue line. Stillwater's able to clear it. Eremiah's there. She sends it up ice. Blocked by Stillwater. And now Rowan has it. And she sends it in for the moment. And it finally gets deep. So it looks like most are finding the broadcast again here. Again, sorry for that as my phone rang and it killed my live stream. And for those just joining back in, just as my phone conked out, Doyle put Cottage Grove up 2-0. So we are at 2-0 in favor of the Wolfpack with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second period. Icing is the call here. Cottage Grove will have to take on a face-off in their defensive end here off the Kira's right side. Finley got the better of that draw, but Stillwater was there first. Their D couldn't handle it. Finley and Fiona putting pressure on the ponies forwards. Kendall sends it back up towards Fiona. Doyle's able to send it in. Pass up ice to Stillwater. Kaylee, great job getting in front of the Stillwater player, and Kendall chipped it up to Finley. Stillwater trying to clear it, held in by Macy. Doyle has it, looks, drops it towards Fiona, who is breaking to the front. Needed to get by one more person. Centering pass up front to Doyle from Fiona, and Finley got a piece of it. Now this one comes back to Kendall. Kendall rips. Goalie sees it, save, rebound, and now smothers it. .8:47 to go in the second period. Face-off upcoming in the Cottage Grove offensive end. We'll take advantage of the stoppage and get a fresh set of forwards. Kendall and Kaylee remain on the blue line. Face-off won by Ella. She gets a soft shot towards the goal. Really had to make another stop. Good face-off win by Ella. We'll redo the face-off. Stillwater's going to swap out their forwards. Face off, push deep. Stillwater rings it around. This is going to be an icing if it goes. Another offensive zone draw for Cottage Grove with 8:33 to go. We'll have these offensive zone face-offs all day. Many as we can get. 2-0 Wolfpack. Ella wins the face-off. It got by Gilman. She's going to have to retreat in the neutral zone. Backhands it towards the blue line, picked up by Stillwater. Stillwater gets loose up front. Shot, save Kira, rebound, save. Swept away by Adeline. Shot from the blue line, a roller. Paddle away, rebound, save. Puck is still loose. Now it's swept away into the corner. Ella with the steal. Ella's got Adeline. Adeline has it. She chips it over to Piper and a great pass and just past Piper. Piper hustles over to try to keep the play alive. Stillwater clears it out to the neutral zone. Addie steps up and sends it just off sides as Piper was coming back towards the blue line. It's off by Cottage Grove. Back the other way, and I'll pick up by Stillwater. Stillwater sends it in deep into the zone. Haley backhands it around the corner. Picked up by Stillwater. They're skating it over towards the middle. Now backhand pass, nobody home, and they're able to hold it in. Shot towards the goal. Save Kira. Fiona's got some, or I'm sorry, Lily's got some room. She pushes it up ice. Across the red line and on sides. Lily got around one. Puck comes deep behind the Stillwater goalie. Rowan comes along the boards. Kendall pinches. And now she sends it towards Lily, and it was broken up by Stillwater, and Stillwater has it. Centering pass touched by Stillwater. This line for Stillwater has been out there for about 3 shifts, and a loose puck off the post. Cottage Grove has it. Stillwater playing their top line here through 2 shifts of Cottage Groves. I'm not sure what they're calling there, as that puck did not come across the blue line. That line finally comes off for Stillwater. 6:41 to go. They will go up on a power play. Stillwater, that is. Stillwater tried to punch it towards the front. Broken up by Jeremiah. Finley has it. She rings it up around the boards and deep. And this one comes out. And Fiona has it just in front of us here. She's joined by Doyle. Doyle and Fiona have it, and they're able to send it in. A minute to go in the power play. 1.5 power plays in this tournament. District 8 plays 1, so a little bit of a change here for the Wolfpack. And Cottage Grove able to send it in deep again. Stillwater this time thought about going behind their goalie, and Finley poked it in deep. Denied them a pass. Now Stillwater gets out. Forced wide. Shot roller, and that's one rolls in. I don't think Kira saw it. It was just rolling on its edges. So Stillwater capitalizes on the power play to get within 1. With 5:45 to go in the second period. Piper chips it up to Adeline. Adeline gets a shot on. It was a bouncer as well. Held on by Stillwater, and they paddle it off to the right. Loose puck, and swept away by Stillwater. It's not going to be enough for icing. Kendall's going to have to grab it. Banks it off the boards. Kind of came straight off the board, so forwards had to come down low. And this will be an icing here. Stillwater now working in the far corner. Lily has it along the boards. She's able to get it through the snow and make a cross-ice pass to Elise. Elise skates it in. She tried to center it, broken up by Stillwater. Stays with the play. Stillwater comes away with it, skates it along the near side boards. Addie steps up, and she's able to send it back in deep. Shot, got through, paddled up high, and behind the net it goes. Stillwater gets there first. Off the boards to their right winger, looking for a centering pass, picked off by Addie. Addie chips it back the other way. And now another loose puck. Addie sends it back out to Lily. Stillwater has it. They send it in. And Addie has it. She's got Elise on the right wing. And now centers it. Tried to hit Lily, far side, picked up by Stillwater. And Stillwater's back with some speed in front of their own bench. No call there as Stillwater player went down. Elise in the near side boards has it. It's to the left D for Stillwater. Shot went well wide of the net. Picked up on the short side. Centering pass blocked by Aramaya. Aramaya chips it up to Lily. Lily sends it out. Cottage Grove needs to get it deep. They need to get a line change. This one off Lisa's skates. And now Stillwater back the other way. They send it in. Wraparound chance. Stillwater save. Puck still to short side. This one went behind the net. And this one, I think the net came off, or they thought it went under Kira's leg. Net does come off. So 2:51 to go in the second period. Cottage Grove up 2-1. They're going to get a penalty, I guess. Power play for Stillwater again. I didn't see what the call was, or what the penalty was, rather. The Cottage Grove's going to have to kill off power play here as we wind down the second period. Macy has it up the boards and out. Stillwater skates it across the red line and into the zone. Macy now has it. She sends it deep. It'll be an ice. No ice. They say Stillwater touched it. Oh, now he does. Now he calls it. First he waved it, and then he put his hand up. Minute and 9 seconds to go in the Stillwater power play. 2:29 to go in the period. Doyle on the draw. Punched off to the left. And Doyle has it. She's looking for a little room to wedge her way through. She does. Doyle forced to her backhand wide. Now cuts in. Centering pass. And the puck's loose and it went in. It went off Macy's skates. As Macy was crashing the net. Crashing maybe a strong word, but Macy was moving her way towards the net. She decided to park there as she saw Finley work her way behind the net and probably figured she was just going to push it back out front. So Cottage Grove with the shorty. 55 seconds left on the power play for Stillwater and 2:15 to go in the second. Piper on the face-off. Picked up by Stillwater. Kendall steps up. Offsides. Kendall has it off the draw. Chips it out to the neutral zone. And Stillwater back with some speed. Errant pass picked up by Cottage Grove and they send it in deep. Probably be icing. .21 seconds to go on the power play for Stillwater. Face off picked up by Stillwater. Another force in between the circles. Now wide shot. Wide. Lily's there. Rowan has it. Tried to ring it. Turned away by Stillwater. Now they have it behind the net. Looking to go short side. They pull back. Centering pass swiped away by Addie. Centering pass. Lily picks it off. Gets by one and now has got Jeremiah just out of the box. Stillwater grabs the puck and they send it in. It should be enough for icing. That's an ice. Go. 1:05 to go in the second period. Cottage Grove up 3-1. Puck comes over to the right side. Centered over to Rowan. Rowan fires. Save rebound. And this one went in. It was Lily on the crash on the rebound. Excuse me. Rowan got the puck on net. Lily did the rest after the goalie made the initial save. She pokes in the loose puck to put Cottage Grove up 4-1 with 53 seconds to go in the second period. Face off one by Rowan. Rowan gets it in across the blue line. Swept away by Stillwater, but Elise is there. And puck comes loose to the middle. Stillwater picks it up. And Addie backhands it, but Stillwater's there and skated in. They skated in on sides, and they lost the puck, and Addie picked it up. Now she wheels around Kiera and rings it around the boards and then hustles over to the half wall herself to try to push it the rest of the way. Stillwater jumped over to keep the play in their offensive end. Battle ensues on the boards off to my left. And comes loose to Elise. Elise banks it off the boards, but not out. Stillwater fires. It got through. Kiera just freezes it. Stopping play with 14.9 seconds to go in the second. Stillwater, we're going to face off in their offensive end. Face off back to the Stillwater D, and it's poked at by Fiona, and now another poke here by Doyle, just trying to slow up Stillwater on their offensive end to wind this period down. That should do it as it's on Kaylee's stick, and that'll do it for the second period. Cottage Grove After Stillwater made it 2-1, Cottage Grove comes back with 2 unanswered goals. All right, 5 seconds to go on the break. Finley, Macy, Fiona, Kendall, and Kaylee starting off this third period. Start the clock! 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 Clock!
Hey, ref, start the clock!
Stillwater now skates it across the blue line. Oh, then we're going to get a trip. All right, Cottage Grove just into the third, going short-handed. Shot went wide of the net. Addie slides over, trying to pushes it out. Stillwater holds it in. Another shot went this near post. Cottage Grove there first. Adeline backhands it. And out to the left D for Stillwater. Shot up high, went wide. Jeremiah comes over. She gets to the puck, sweeps it into the corner. Another shot here coming up from the left D for Stillwater, gloved by Kiera. 56 seconds to go. .56 to go in the power play for Stillwater. They win the draw to their right winger. Shot towards the goal, tipped up high. Gathered behind Kiera. They work it up to their right D. Shot well wide by Jeremiah, but she's going to get there first behind the net. Now another Stillwater player jumps behind the net, tried to center it. Loose up front. Puck's still loose. And it's out to the left D for Stillwater. Shot blocked by Lily. Lily just chips it out. 2 players collide and go down. No icing. Stillwater has to come out of their own end. Pass will be offsides. And Cottage Grove picks it up. Chipped up towards the blue line, but not out. Power play is over. Haley chips it up along the boards as Kendall had just come out of the box. Kendall got it by 1. Now sweeps it over to her forehand side. Forced wide. Tried to center it into the skates of the Stillwater player. Now the puck comes out front. Doyle circles, shot, glove. Stillwater. So Cottage Grove kills off the early power play for that Stillwater had. 10:54 to go in the game. Cottage Grove up 4-1. Face off picked up by Stillwater. They lost it. Puck comes loose to Kendall. Kendall got a shot blocked. Kaylee slides over, backhands it towards the goal. Held in by Stillwater. Or held onto by Stillwater, but they weren't able to clear it. Now forced deep into the Stillwater end. Far corner. Stillwater picks it up. They look up ice, chip it to the blue line. Kendall's there. Kendall banks it off the boards back in deep. Fiona on the forecheck. She meets the player along the boards. And Stillwater comes away with that strong stick by Ella. And then a Stillwater player lost an edge. Ella shoots, tips Fiona, shot. Goalie behind her. $10-12 to go in the game. Cottage Grove getting an offensive zone face-off here off of the Stillwater goalie's right. Face-off picked up by Stillwater. They send it in. Zerbs has it. A little bit of a collision there, enabling Stillwater to grab a hold of it and skate it in deep. Short side, they lost it. Aramaya off the boards towards Adeline's side. Picked up by the right deep for Stillwater. Shot blocked by Ella. Pushed off to the board. Stillwater picks it up. Tried to send it in deep. Adeline blocked it. Ella jumps in to help her. Piper hustles over. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Good job by Piper keeping that puck alive. And then she hustles over the boards. Now it's held in by Ella. Ella sends it in deep. Stillwater hits their right winger, looking for a centering pass. Held up there nicely by the Cottage Grove D. Rolling, puck comes loose of Pipes. Pipe shoots, scores! Ferguson, there's one. Just inside the right faceoff circle. Cottage Grove up 5-1. Piper was banged up there. Missed a handful of shifts there. After testing that foot out a little bit. She was able to cash in on a loose puck. Yeah. Stillwater picks up the faceoff. They ring it on the right side and send it in. Deep it goes. Kaylee will get there. Kaylee reverses it around the boards to Lily. Lily tried to clear it, and it's past the right D for Stillwater. They're forced to retreat. They got to check up before they can send it in. Kaylee has it. She sends it right back out to the neutral zone. By the D for Stillwater, so Lily jumps the play. Got by one, but a nice job by the Stillwater D to pick up her partner and send it around. Elise with a strong back check, poke check rather, to send it in behind the Stillwater goalie. Out to the left D, it's Kaylee. Kaylee puts it on net. It got through. Goalie had to make a save and steered it. She steered it off to the right. Stillwater picks it up with some speed over the middle. Kaylee and Kendall retreat and got caught up in the Stillwater player's skate, so they were just forced to send it in. Cottage Grove has it. They hit Lily on the half wall. Lily sends it down, and I don't think it was touched. So we'll have an icing with 8:05 to go in the game. Cottage Grove up 5-1. Doyle on the face-off. She's with Fiona and Macy. Addie and Aramaya on the blue line. And Doyle wins the face-off. She feeds Fiona. Just by her, Fiona turns on some speed to force the issue on Stillwater as they work it in behind their own goalie. Strong play by Fiona, wreaking havoc there in the far corner. Denying Stillwater an opportunity to clear it out. Held in by Aramaya. Aramaya shot it towards the goal. It was blocked, and now it comes loose. Addie goes to Aramaya. Aramaya touch pass to Doyle. Great play by Aramaya. Now Doyle's loose. Doyle shoots off the post and in. And that one started with Aramaya behind the red line. Actually, it was Addie and Aramaya. Addie went to her deep partner, Aramaya. Aramaya centered it up nicely to Doyle. Doyle took care of the rest. Face off, picked up by Cottage Grove. Ella skates it in on sides. Ella drop past Piper. Piper fires near side post wide or missed. Zerbs goes up to the blue line. It's Gilman. It's by her. Addie slides over to help. She has it and just chips it out to the neutral zone. Good step up by Stillwater, but not fast enough. Coming out of the zone for Stillwater, so it'll be an offsides. Face off, swept into Cottage Grove's D. Kendall. Piper has it. Piper skates it in. She's taken down, no call. And back comes Stillwater. They're going to have to get by two. They're forced wide by Kaylee. Good poke check by Kaylee, denying Stillwater on a rush chance. Kendall now has it, and Kendall's loose. And now bounces out wide. Skates it in. Gets a shot off and over the crossbar. Stillwater gets there. Kaylee's there on the left point, though. Piper picks up the loose puck. She sends it in deep and goes for a change, as does her line mates. Stillwater has it. They get by one, and now shoot it over towards the right side to their right winger, and it was well behind her, so that'll be an icing. With 5:20 to go in the game, Cottage Grove up 6-1. We're in running time. Rowan on the draw. Faced off one by Cottage Grove. It's Aramaya. Aramaya turns and sends it in towards the front of the net. Stillwater pops it out to the neutral zone, but their player overskated the puck, so Rowan skates it right back in. She got by one Stillwater player, but not the second, as it's forced in. Behind the Stillwater goalie, puck came out across the crease. Comes away with it. They bounce it wide and deep. Stillwater, left D. Shot tipped up high. And good job by Kira staying with it. Past Elise missed. Kira had to make another dangerous save as that puck was fluttering all over the place.
Right there.
Face off, controlled by Cottage Grove, but it's behind their net. Kendall rings it. Good job by Stillwater sliding over to hold it in for the moment. Macy trying to clear it to the blue line. She was unable to. Kendall sends it out to the neutral zone. Doyle has it right in front. And she drops it to Fiona by her into the far corner. Doyle goes to the front. Fiona tried to drop it to Macy, picked off by Stillwater. And now Stillwater skates it out with speed, but it was poked away by Kendall as she was sweeping across the blue line. And this one goes in deep. Kaylee, yep, they do get the icing. As time winds down, 3 minutes to go in the game and counting as we're in running time. Cottage Grove wins the faceoff, but it was picked off by Stillwater. Kaylee trying to chase her down, swiped at it, got enough to force her deep in the short side shot. Kira rather makes the save up into the mask. And Cottage Grove's able to get the rebound out of the way. Stillwater still working it down low into the face-off circle. Shot went well wide. Picked up by Stillwater, though, on the backhand. Centering pass blocked by Johnson, but this one gets free. And this one swiped at by Macy out towards the blue line, but not out. Down it goes to the left winger for Stillwater. Another centering pass blocked by Kendall. Now they pick it up inside the circle. Shot, and this one goes in. To make it 6-2, Cottage Grove, and that'll end running time. So 2:14 to go in the game. Stillwater has come back within 4. Ella on the draw. Addie tried to feed Piper, got by her. Stillwater picks it up. Pitched off the boards. Stillwater working it into the offensive end for them. Puck out front, shot, save. Kira Piper, she picks it up. And she gets around one, now chips it up to Zerbs just by her, but it's not going to have enough for icing. Be an offsides. Ella will have a face-off right up front in front of me. With 1:42 to go in the third. Face-off one over to Piper's direction. She corrals it. She's bounced wide. Looking to get a shot off. Shot. This near post. Zerbs on the rebound. She sends it to Ella. And just past her, Piper was able to touch it off to the side. Now Piper comes away with it. Gives it up to Zerby. Turned away by Stillwater, but Aramaya's there. Aramaya gets a shot towards the goal. Rebound chance for Piper. Piper centers it into the pads of the goalie. She had to make a save. Ella had a chance at a rebound. Now back to Gilman. Gilman shoots. It got through. Pad save for the Stillwater goalie and swept around by Stillwater into the left corner. Piper hustles over, and she's able to keep this puck alive. Stillwater having a hard time getting it out of their own end with less than a minute to go in the game. And Stillwater. Dangerous play there. Now, good job by Cottage Grove holding him up. Piper's going to change. Adeline's going to skate it in, killing some time. Adeline almost got a shot off. Good D by Stillwater. I'm sorry, that's Rowan. Being offsides. 27 seconds to go in the game. Cottage Grove will come away with a victory here in game 1 over the Eden Prairie Meltdown. Cottage Grove is off tomorrow, and they will have 2 games on Saturday. To round out pool play. Great puck movement by Cottage Grove and communication. Kendall stayed up front on the rush. Rowan had it. Kendall let her know she was there. And Rowan made a nice pass over to Kendall, and Kendall fired and got one in the upper left corner. So that'll do it for game 1. 7-2 your final in favor of the Wolfpack. Off day tomorrow. We'll check in on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in.